down. There is to the gap. WhiteFlag met through Windows, a joint Israeli-Palestinian organization who produced a one-time-only concert of Palestinian musicians from the Gaza Strip alongside musicians from Israel. They all had an incredible time on stage. It wasn't planned or scripted. It was all about a genuine burst of energy and emotions through musical dialogue. They enjoyed it so much that they decided to produce another concert. The venue was packed. The vibe was electrifying. Something stronger than all of them was born. WhiteFlag is a band of Palestinian and Israeli musicians. Mark, composer, bass player, arranger and musical producer, works with artists from many countries. Mark works with the music to find a common language with people from all over the world. Shadi Al-Hajj, born and raised in the Gaza Strip in Palestine, is a composer and keyboard player whose works have won prizes in the Arab world. Shadi dreamed that the music would give him freedom in spite of the walls that surround him from the day he was born. WhiteFlag is about a group of musicians with a very simple dream in a very complicated region, no doubt.
الشعب الإسرائيلي بموت والشعب الفلسطيني بموت ولو اكتيش قد متاي ولو اكتيش قد متاي أنا من فلسطين انولدت في غزة لكن برضو
أنا من إسرائيل.
أبوي انولد في السوافير الشمالي طبعا في إسرائيل.
Originally, 6 Palestinian and Israeli musicians came together and created a unique musical group. A group whose music is built on artists from cultural and political backgrounds that are in conflict with one another. Yet this group has existed since 1998, and in the summer of 2005 were reunited in Switzerland, where they thrilled listeners with their original music and commitment to one another as a band.
Just bones in the sky. I'm alone on my feet, nowhere to hide. Do I live? Do I die?
Quarter-tone Middle Eastern scales blend with the jazz rock scales of the West in original compositions with lyrics in English, Arabic and Hebrew. Everything that is understood automatically in other bands is far from true in WhiteFlag. Every meeting between the band members is frustrated by difficulties, be they physical, political or financial.
אם אני רוצה ללכת לארץ פה, אני אקבל אישור כזה. ויש גם מה שאומרים לו מגנט.
כדי שהוא יוכל לבוא לעשות מוזיקה איתנו. זה לא יאומן.
The relationship between the band members, their musical achievements, and their dreams for a better future are the reasons that every band member will travel long distances, deal with security fences, and even risk their own lives in order to continue working together as a band.
הנה יסין, וואלק יסין, אתה לא יודע, אני שבועיים ככה. ככה אני שבועיים. תבוא, לא תבוא.
I'm not afraid to play with any Israeli musician, but we're in a conflict and there are different rules, you know?
Nowhere to run, hide our heads in the sand. With so much to say, it's their time in the day just to be a band.
אל תקראו את כל העניין הפוליטי פה, הוא מקסים, זה הביא אותנו ביחד, אבל הצלחנו די לנצל את זה. זה לא מה שמניע אותנו כשאנחנו בחזרה, מה שמניע אותנו בפירוש זה מוזיקה וחברות.
עצם העובדה שאנחנו ישראלים ופלסטינאים ביחד, אז יהיו חילוקי דעות, אז אנחנו נכנעים.
WhiteFlag's common language is music and not politics. But of course, every band member knows that the coexistence WhiteFlag has achieved amongst themselves could also be the reality for all peoples throughout the Middle East.
פעם אחת באמת להרגיש שאני עושה משהו, ואני באמת מרגישה שאני עושה משהו למען השלום.
WhiteFlag's dream is simply to work and create together. The political situation in the Middle East is such that the band can only meet and work outside the borders of the Middle East. Consequently, each rehearsal and performance is so expensive that it is basically impossible to meet. The show must go on is the philosophy of the band, and so WhiteFlag are preparing a modular show combined with video work so that WhiteFlag can always perform regardless of who was able to make the gig, as they like to say. WhiteFlag has created this presentation in the hope that we find those people interested in supporting art and peace, enabling WhiteFlag to continue its activities all over the world.
I wanted to thank my friend Yassin for singing with me on the same stage. We live an hour drive in a car. If we can't see each other, so maybe next year or next generation.
Inshallah.
Next year is better.
But I am not your friend. What are you? Your brother.